Welcome in, everybody. You are watching and listening to the 37th Annual All-Star Labor Classic, brought to you by the JAKIB Sports Network. Myself, Luke Nichols, alongside Mike Gibson. Happy to welcome you in today and for some good basketball today, Mike.
Looking for a great game to start off with the girls' game. We always say the girls like to get after it and play a little bit more defense than the guys do, but sometimes they'll set the tone for a game too. So we're looking forward to some great action. A great group of players here today.
And we got schools and players from all over. Ridley High School in the Central League, Springford High School, Pennsbury High School. That's a few of the schools in the Suburban League. You have Auden Reed, the pub champs. That's Anaya Howard. She's on the City Girls team. You also have Sakina Nelson from Auden Reed. O'Hara, Joni Quinn's here. They're the 6A state champions. I mean, we're in for just an absolute treat today in this first game for the girls basketball.
Also have two players from the Archbishop Wood PCL champs and state champs. 4-time state champion, which is a very incredible accomplishment.
Starting lineups being announced right now. We'll just let you listen in.
From Penn Charter, wearing number 11, Ashley Johnson. From Conwell Catholic, wearing number 12, Brianna McFadden. From Conwell Catholic, wearing number 13, Brooke McFadden. From Archbishop Carroll, wearing number 14, Felicity McFillan. Out of Cardinal O'Hara, wearing number 15, Greta Miller. From Universal Honorary Charter, wearing number 20, Sakina Nelson. From Cardinal O'Hara, wearing number 21, Jody Wynn. From Frankfurt High School, wearing number 22, Leshka Ruperto. From Franklin Town Charter, wearing number 23, Liera Staten. From Archbishop Carroll, wearing number 24, Brooke Wilson. And from Archbishop Wood, wearing number 25, Alexa Windish. The head coach for the City All-Stars is Kevin Slaughter. The referees for tonight's game are Jim Smith and Bobby Frazier. At this time, we ask everyone to please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats. And veterans, we invite you to salute as Camille Day from America's Got Talent honors the United States of America with her rendition of our national anthem.
Starting lineups announced. The national anthem has been sung, just moments away from getting this all-star game underway. 20 minutes on the clock. Going to do two halves here, the college basketball style. Looking forward to it. Just an exciting day for basketball. It should be a good, fun, laid-back day. See some good buckets, see some good talent. Because for some of these players, they got AAU coming up, but then after that, it's college next year.
That's it for a lot of the girls. Obviously, it's their last high school game they're going to play, and for some, their last basketball. In a gymnasium like this, in a full court, nice crowd for a great cause. So it's a great way to end your high school career, and if you're going on to play college and playing a springboard to that next part of your career.
Hear a few words from Joe Kraus now, and I believe that's Brooke Wilson.
Nice job, good job, Brett.
That was Lola Ibarando and Brooke Wilson doing a ceremonial, first tip. And now should just be getting underway. Here in Holy Family University, a beautiful gym. Nice lights for the intro. It was a real show.
Yeah, they do a great job here. Their coaching staff, both their men and women, they're always involved in everything we do here. So they do a great job of getting the place ready and having it look great for the kids today. So looking forward to a great game.
Excited for it. Let's look through some of the starting lineups, and everyone's going to play right around the same minutes, but always worth noting the starters. Brooke Wilson is out there for the City Girls roster, along with Joni Quinn from Cardinal O'Hara High School. Number 10, Anaya Howard from Audenried Charter High School. Number 2, Carly Coleman from Cardinal O'Hara. I can't make out the last number, but I'll see it in a few moments.
It's a pretty good 4 already, so good starting 5.
Tip is underway. The final number will be number 1, Maya Braxton Young from Woodbury High School. Has the ball right now.
Little Jersey flavor to the mix.
Working along the wing. I imagine the first few minutes here, kind of get your sea legs under. There's a deep 3, though. No need to look for any kind of warm-ups. A deep triple from Joni Quinn to start.
I think Joni was listening.
He's like, what are you talking about? I'm fine here. Joni Quinn, a Catholic League first-team member. And, of course, as I mentioned earlier, from Cardinal O'Hara, the 6A state champions. Have only been in the 6A division for a few years now, and already with a state championship. They've had a ton in 5A. This is their first 6A state title.
Yeah, what a great tradition. They've had great players, great coaches, and they just continue to be successful year after year.
Nice backdoor cut and the reverse layup. Just an easy finish for Brooke Wilson. As for the Suburban team, with the ball right now, number 12, Marissa Francione. Number 3, Kaylin Bell out there as well. That 3 just off the mark from number 25, Reese Zamitis. Number 4, Kyla Carney out there as well. Kaylin Bell and Kyla Carney, both from Ridley High School and both second-team All-Central League members.
Again, part of a very successful program at Ridley High School. Great coach in Ro Falcone, so no surprise to see them out there doing well.
Deep triple again. Can't find the bottom of the bucket. Moving the other way. Tried the floater. Ibarando left a little to be desired on that one. City team moving the other way. Trying to skip through the lane. Kind of the same result, just a short floater. And there is the 3 different three-point lines. You can see it on your screen. You have the high school one as that one rolls around and out. Right back up and in. There's Brooke Wilson on the putback. We see the 3 different three-point lines. Honestly, today, I imagine we may see a ton from behind the blue line, which is the college three-point line, the men's college three-point line. Just letting them fire. And there's one from the top of the key that can't find a home.
We'll see that Caitlin Clark influence. A lot of kids like to shoot from the logo now.
Oh, yeah. Mid-range jumper rattles out. Tried to get the rebound. It just popped out. It is incredible the impact Caitlin Clark has had on women's college basketball and soon to be the WNBA. It's just been a joy to watch her the last few years. Stepping into a triple. That one is good. Lola Ibarando. Ibarando knocks down the 3. First bucket of the game for the Suburban All-Star team. Who thought about it, didn't want to take it. You're going to step in for what looks like a long 2. It's short anyway. Defensive floorboard for the City team. Thought about the mid-range jumper, driving baseline. The right-handed layup can't find a home. Right back out to the perimeter. That three cannot fall. We'll see a lot of these today as well. The fast break. Good pump fake. That bucket is good from Marissa Francione.
Conestoga High School well represented. Great play.
Absolutely. And a charge. Did we just get a charge in an all-star game? I think we did.
What happens with 3 refs?
That is true.
You gotta make some calls.
The correct call, but really, you don't see that. That may be the only charge ever taken in any all-star game. This is just a game for fun exhibition as we see a platoon swap getting ready to come in for the City Girls team. But I gotta respect it, stepping up, taking one to the body, getting rewarded for it. That three is good. Joni Quinn knocks it down from the near side. 10-5 early on. The red team, the red City Girls team, leads the blue Suburban team, and full substitutions for either side.
Makes it easy for the coach to, you have all good players, so everybody's going to get equal playing time. It just makes it easier, one less decision to make.
Exactly.
Just keep cranking everybody out there.
Right. Everyone's going to get some shots up, get their runs in. Seems like they're on a 5-minute mark every 5 minutes. New 5 sub in. After that, 5 minutes, new 5. So easy enough to keep track of. Driving baseline, wide open right-handed layup is good. That was number 2, Anna Azera from Springford High School. Springford was the 6A runner-ups in the state playoffs.
Another very successful program over the last 10 years, if not more. Always see them at the end of the year doing well in states.
So much success in many different sports. Really, almost every single one. There's not many that Springford isn't elite at. Airball there, score 10-7. There's about 14 minutes left in this first half. I do still like seeing them kind of post up and all too, trying to work in the blocks. Get a body into somebody, maybe draw a foul and get an and one. Who knows? Driving in, wide open layup, good again from Azera. Sakina Nelson stepping in, just dished it to the perimeter. Kyla Hargrove looking to drive. Hargrove tossing up a prayer. Will not be answered. I do like we've already seen a few of them today, the kind of almost free throw line floaters. But kind of a real staple in the game today.
If you can make that shot, I mean, it's worth it too. And a lot of times you get a wide open look because teams are backing off the 3 on you, so you have a little bit of room to operate. But it's just nice to see the girls sharing the ball the way they are.
As we will send it down to Joe Kraus now.
Down here courtside with Pat Eiding, 12 minutes to play here, Pat, in what is the opening first half, the Suburban Girls versus the City Girls. But what an unbelievable event. It started out today. The mayor of Philadelphia, Mayor Sherelle Parker, here to kick things off at noon.
Joe, this is special. 37 years and how proud we are from the labor movement that what we've done with this. But it just culminated today with the mayor being here, city council folks being here. The people playing, the kids it's for. It's just so much about it. It elevated this day for some reason or other. Of course, it didn't hurt that we raised $200,000 plus 7. That was the highest we've ever done. And under Ryan Boyer's leadership at the building trades, he set that as a goal, and we passed it just by a little, but passing is passing. And I mean, look at these ladies that are playing these games. They're so dedicated for this outing. You know, at the dinner the other day, the families, and I was just talking to a grandmother over here. She said she missed the dinner but heard so much wonderful stuff. So it's just really, for some, and maybe it's because the sun came out, you know. We haven't seen the sun, but the sun certainly capitalizes on the great giving that's going on here for this. So it's just a great day. It's one of the best that I can remember. And as you know, I've been fortunate enough to be at every one.
The 37th annual All-Star Labor Classic, Pat, this year in 30 seconds before we go back upstairs. I thought Mayor Sherelle Parker nailed it. The building trades, the Philadelphia building trades, not only build this city, but they impact the communities that live in this city.
Joe, so she said it well, and probably deeper than people realize, because every day somebody from the building trades or other labor movement programs is helping somebody. And it goes unnoticed because we are who we are. We fight for our workers, and that has to come out in the papers when we're fighting hard. But what we do every day is we care. We work for people to possibly get better, you know, get into the trades and get better. There's things that are going on all the time, and people just don't realize the amount of giving just the average worker does when they're asked to do it.
Well done, well stated. 10 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Opening half of the Suburban Girls. It's the 37th All-Star Labor Classic. Pat Eiding, well done. Guys, I'll come back upstairs to you guys up in the broadcast booth.
Joe and Pat, thank you guys so much. Truly just a remarkable number. The Philadelphia Building Trades Council raising $205,000. He's saying that they barely passed their goal. Listen, passing that goal is truly remarkable.
The goal itself is incredible. Then to pass it by as much as they did is just a great testament to so many people that have taken part in today's events.
Yes, it is just impressive and very refreshing to see everybody come together for a good cause and have a great event because of it as well.
The PA, John McBride.
The ball was knocked the other way. We'll reset. Current score, the city team leads 14-13 as we get ready for 10 total more substitutions, 5 on either side. Got 3 fouls for the Suburban team, too. They're playing aggressive.
Yeah, they're playing some defense. We had a little bit of a Pennsbury rush previously, 2 baskets in a row, 2 teammates working together. So that makes it a little bit easier when you keep 2 guys from the same team on the floor.
Right. That bucket up and in as well. Going to get a pause in the action to get in all of the new substitutions.
Must be nice when you're a coach to sub 5 people in and you put 5 more All-Stars in.
Yeah.
makes your job much easier.
Don't have to go through rotations. Don't have to, split minutes up differently. It's just like, well, you're all All-Stars. Just go ahead. Go be you. Go be great.
Go do your thing, right?
Looking for some low post work. Had to kick it back out. Now out to the perimeter. Great pass. Great shot. Great play all around from the Suburban team.
Nice kick-out pass, very unselfish. That's good to see.
The bucket from Mac Pettinelli out of Springford High School, looking to answer with a 3. Cannot. Offensive floorboard is short. Just got it away, did Delaney McCaffrey. Side step triple, just offline from Amber Howard.
What's nice, too, is when you're playing, when you know you got 5 minutes to play and you're getting a sub, you can kind of go all out because you know you're going to get a quick break. So that kind of helps the game keep its flow.
At the same time, you get a touch, you may have to look to get a shot up. You're only getting 5 minutes, and with all the All-Stars out there, everyone's going to be looking to score. Everyone's going to be looking to get some buckets here.
I know, I'd be firing.
Exactly, right there. A fire, but a bit short. Brandon McFadden got the front rim there as the Suburban team moves the other way, gives it right back up. Lishka Roberto moving quickly, putting up the floater, getting her own rebound. She's going to do that since it got touched. That layup offline. Roberto, another rebound, but stolen. quick timeout for a solo substitution. Looks like it'll be Mayara Staton checking in. A pretty good crowd here today, Mike. I got to tell you, the last few years at the college level, Philly basketball has taken a dip, but the high school Philly basketball is always very prominent, and you can always just feel the energy whenever it's basketball season in the city.
Absolutely, well represented here today too. You feed off that last game at the Plester for the Public League Championship. The Catholic League Championships, and sell it every year. There's conferences all over the country, college conferences, that don't sell out their tournaments.
Especially being as that's a good bucket. Easy looking layup right up and in from Delaney McCaffrey. But I feel like it helps just because, like I said, the city is so, in love with the sport and always gets excited for it. But being at the Palestra is just such a historic venue where, other states, they have them at, good venues and whatnot, but may not have the same history as the Palestra does.
Absolutely. I've seen a list every year. They come out with the top 10 conference tournaments, and they put the Palestra attendance for the Catholic League finals and semifinals in that list. And it's incredible that they're in the top 10 among college conferences for the amount of attendance that they generate. So, yeah, what you said is 100% right. Philly's such a big city lover of basketball, and it's at every level. High school,
Yes.
college, and some years the college teams may be down and the fan support isn't as great. The high school levels, you go to games at O'Hara and Archbishop Wood and Archbishop Carroll and McGrady, and they have packed houses for the girls' games and the guys' games. So it's great to see the support that they get.
Yeah, all the time. It's rare to go to a high school basketball game in the area, and it's not just a high-energy crowd that knows everything about the team, loves the team, is at every single game or tries to be at every single game. There's a really tough finish from Brooke McFadden. Right back looking for another bucket that time. A bit short, 6 minutes left here in the first half of action. The Suburban team leading the City team 23-18. We'll send it back down to Joe Krause now.
Courtside here on the 37th Annual Labor Classic, about 5:35 remaining here in the opening half. And Mark Lynch, look around. It has just been a spectacular day, starting with Mayor Sherelle Parker, who tipped everything off about an hour and a half or so ago. What an amazing day.
Yeah, it's a great way to start the game. It's awesome seeing all the families, the kids out here, the proud parents, staying here as a business manager representing with the rest of the Philadelphia Building Trades and Ryan Boyers. An amazing day to see the kids get to come out, enjoy themselves in front of their families, and raise money for an incredible cause.
Mark Lynch, of course, the business manager of IBEW Local 98, and a real catalyst in driving and pushing the needle this year, Mark, to exceed 200,000 in between games today. That check will be presented.
Correct. Yep.
And that will be an amazing moment. Talk about that.
Yeah, we're really excited. I know the last couple of years, the Building Trades has done an incredible job raising over $3 million since they started. Wayne Miller, obviously, iconic figure in raising all this money. But this year, with business manager Ryan Boyer, really wanted to push the limit, come back and give it to a local charity. And the Superhero Project was that charity. And when we came in, we had a goal of $200,000, which was a very, very steep goal. But we ended up surpassing that and getting just under $210,000. So it's incredible day.
Last word from you, Mark, here. And I went back and listened to the audio of the interview that we did at the banquet, which was an amazing night itself. As you stand here today and watch it all unfold, tell me your thoughts. Tell me your internal thoughts about this.
Well, to start off with, obviously, I know we mentioned before on the radio show we did it where my sister was actually honored to play in this game, so was my brother. So to sit, complete full where now working with Wayne and Ryan and the rest of the trades, raising that type of money, and to see these kids coming out here and performing in front of their families, and really just the fact they're able to help families and somebody like all of us, Kelly from the building trades, and be able to just really hit home with something like that. It's an amazing feeling. I'm proud to stand here today supporting this charity. So.
Proud to stand right next to you.
Thank
He
you.
is Mark Lynch, business manager of IBEW Local 98. We'll get it back up to the broadcast booth.
Thank you.
Mark, Joe, thank you guys so much. Again, loving these interviews with Joe whenever he brings on here. Just you can just tell there's so much just graciousness and so much love in this building today. Everyone's just happy to be here. Everyone's having a good time. Everyone's just so happy for what they've accomplished as the year has gone on.
Mark comes from a great basketball family. I coached against one of his nieces who was a great player. His uncle Kevin is a director, I believe, for Nike basketball, women's basketball. So it's great that Mark's a part of this, and it shows not only his love for the projects that they're raising money for, but his love of basketball too. So it's great to have their support.
Deep triple is good. That was near the logo from Reese Zamitis out in the Chamonix High School.
Coached by John Gallagher, another well-known, very successful coach. That was a great shot. She made one before that during our break, so maybe she thought, I didn't get my radio plug in. I'm making another three, so kudos to her.
She's trying to get the name, and she had one on that far side wing where she just caught the ball and now working in, but we'll have to give it back up. Janie Cross will give it away to Kaylin Bell. Post move, the turnaround jumper's a bit short. Zamitis was trying to test the hot hand there. Usually we see a heat check from near the half-court line. I respect the heat check as a turnaround post jumper. Right-handed floater will fall from Carly Coleman, the O'Hara product.
A nice pass in there. Even though it's an all-star game, like you said, it's good to see good teamwork. Good passing, still effective in any kind of game.
That shot just a bit short. Under 2 minutes before halftime. 29-22, the Suburban team is leading this City team. The right-handed scoop layup is a bit short, knocked away, and didn't get position in bounds before touching it. Out of bounds, headed back the other way. But it is really nice to see just everyone distributing the ball. I mean, most of these girls, you can say, really haven't played with each other before, and they're still working the ball around, still, building some kind of chemistry. Saw a few backdoor cuts and feeds as a tough layup is missed there. Batted around and saved, and then stolen. Coleman moving quickly the other way. The 3-on-2 fast break. Euro step, couldn't finish. Saved in the corner. Passed down low, looking to go up. Tried to draw the foul, traveled before the foul. But it is nice to see just working the ball around and already just seeing chemistry just about 19 minutes into one half.
Absolutely. As the old guy in the crew, I know from the older guys I played with, they used to tell you if you keep moving without the ball, you'll eventually get the ball, and I think these girls are doing that. And the girl with the ball, as you see them coming up the court, they're looking for somebody to pass to. They're not just coming down and trying to shoot their shot first. So it's good to see. And hopefully you do the same for them when they get the ball. So.
Exactly. Goes both ways. It's a two-way street, as they say. Quinn, sidestep three, can't hit it. Went to the step back, was just a bit offline. But, I mean, off-ball movement, something that is just so underrated in today's game. If you just keep moving without the ball, your defender could just get tired or have a lapse of judgment or not pay attention for just one possession, and you get a free 2 points.
And a lot of kids, they don't like running set plays. And I used to tell girls all the time, and guys, said you don't have to run a set play if you keep moving the ball. That's our play, and it never changes. You have to move to the ball if you're the defender. So if you keep moving the ball, you're going to get open shots.
A deep three-point attempt that was initially blocked and then a late whistle for a foul call. So at the end of the first half, we're going to get 3 free throws here from Lola Ibarando. The City Girls head coach Isaiah Thomas is sarcastically throwing his hat on the ground in front of the official. Like you said, 3 referees, you got to call some fouls, even if it is an all-star game. Only get 2 of them. That'll take us to the end of the first half where the Suburban team leads it 30-22. We'll be right back on JAKIB Sports Media.
Do you stream on a Roku, a Fire Stick, Google TV, or Apple TV? Now you can watch 6ABC 24/7 with the 6ABC Philadelphia streaming app. Watch Action News live.
And the big story on Action News.
Plus special programming, breaking news, and severe weather updates.
Tremendous amounts of rain.
Always on. Always the news team you trust. Watch 6ABC 24/7 on your streaming device. Search 6ABC Philadelphia and start streaming today.
There are new challenges on the horizon. Are you ready? Have you put in the work? The extra reps? Because you only get one shot at this. Adversity and obstacles are ahead. Can you muscle through it? Let us show you how to. Celebrate our successes. Raise the bar. And soar to new heights. Gotta go! Together, this is Eastern University. Eastern University is on fire! Oh, boom shakalaka!
Go passionately. Go fearlessly. Go confidently.
Go Birds!
Go confidently towards your goals with First Trust, Philly's hometown bank for nearly 90 years, and the official bank of the Philadelphia Eagles. We're focused on getting you over the goal line. So go with conviction, go with trust,
Go Birds!
and go forward with us by your side. First Trust Bank, the official bank of Philadelphia dreams. Up, and go Birds.
If you own a company and you're not producing a podcast, you're missing out. The public consumes messaging when they're ready. Join the professional podcast network of companies and let JAKIB Media Partners put you in the podcast arena. Come to our professional studio or we'll come to your place of business and professionally produce your company podcast. Call JAKIB Media right now at 267-261-3428. 267-261-3428.
Philadelphia fans, we're cut from a different cloth. Born into a brotherhood and bonded to our team for life. We believe anything is possible because we've witnessed the impossible. While we may be from different neighborhoods, come Sunday, we are one and we will be heard. Pondley Hockey, official partner of the Philadelphia Eagles. The greatest fans on earth. It's a bold statement, but would you expect anything less from Philadelphia? 58 years of heartache creates a toughness, a grit, a resolve not found in most. Sure, our prayers were answered, but now that we've had a taste, we're looking for more. Pondley Hockey, official partner of the Philadelphia Eagles.
At Pondley Hockey, we've recovered billions of dollars for our clients, and we're confident we can do the same for you. With over 250 years of combined courtroom experience, we've helped over 100,000 injured clients obtain some of the largest settlements in Pennsylvania. One conversation is all it takes to help you and your family get back on track. If you've been injured in an accident, give Pondley Hockey a call.
Welcome back in here to the 37th Annual All-Star Labor Classic. We're going to send it right down to Joe Kraus.
Having a lot of fun down here. Here's the architect of all of these great athletes that are playing in the game today, Dennis W. Hill. Dennis, I know you've heard me say this every year. You've done it again, sir.
I try very hard, Joe.
What a great day it has been.
Yes, it has. It's a great day for the young people, for the fans, and we really appreciate the support of everybody in the unions. And it's about the young people and the charity. The charity is the thing that we care about. I think it's really good with this new charity we have.
I heard you say on a radio interview, or maybe it was the TV interview earlier this morning, the number of games watched by you leading into the All-Star Labor Classic is north of 150 games.
Yep, 160.
160 this year to get these great athletes.
A lot of time on the hardwood sitting there. And I was a player. I was never used to that, you know. But, I mean, yeah, these people. But if you want the talent, you have to go find it. And you have to look. You know, that's the important thing.
Well, great stuff by Dennis W. Hill joining us here courtside. Second half of the girls game underway. It's the 37th Annual All-Star Labor Classic. Don't forget, coming up at the end of the girls game, we'll have the check presentation for $207,000. Dennis, great job, my friend.
Thank
well done.
you, Joe. It's always a pleasure. Thank you and your staff, too.
All right, good stuff. We'll go back upside the court, or back upstairs courtside. Guys, back to you.
Guys, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Back in here with Luke Nichols and Mike Gibson in here for the second half. Bucket good right there. 32-24, the Suburban team leads the City team. And again, just a good time all around. And it's really just nice to hear different voices early on. And we still got one more game after this.
Absolutely. And Dennis Hill, like Joe said, the architect of all this, he's the one that really puts a lot of this together with the game and his involvement in the Markwood Club. So it's a great day, testament to all the hard work Dennis Hill has put into this.
Top of the key, three good from Joni Quinn. The City team mounting a bit of a comeback here, 32-27. Maybe we'll get a bit of a high-intensity, competitive end to this All-Star game. That'd be a real treat.
You get a little Harrick Harrell girls playing together, which if you're an opponent, you're kind of going, oh, we're going to have a tough time.
Yeah, both being in the Catholic League and just about schools 20 minutes away from each other, if that. Matching up in the state playoffs a few times. Always a big rivalry. Looking to drive, trying to finish. Good defense there, stripped it away. City team trying to mount some kind of offense, but the Suburban team takes it away. Maybe we've seen some halftime adjustments from Ro Falcone, the coach for the Suburban team.
Well, like I said earlier, she played in this game, and then she's coached it for the last few years and always does a good job, and she's competitive. So, yeah, she's not going to go at halftime and just say, hey, it's okay, it's an All-Star game, we're losing. She's going to make some adjustments, and they're going to make a run.
The Suburban team answers with a bucket there. Felt like a needed one. Had one early in this second half. That one from Sophia Vitucci. Coleman finds her teammate Quinn, who can't hit the turnaround jumper just off the front iron.
Good seeing the guards even post up on that play. That was a nice little run.
Wing three from Vitucci, can't hit. Defensive board for Anaya Howard. But the Suburban team takes it right away. Moving quickly, looking to draw the contact, but gets the layup anyway. That's Vitucci again. Seeing a bit of a two-man game here between Coleman and Quinn. There's a deep three from Quinn off the back rim. Driving, looking for a quick bucket. The turnaround is a bit too strong. Another defensive rebound.
Shame she missed it. That was a real nice pass, too.
Yeah. The up-court outlet look. Scoop pass. Easy bucket. Lauren Greer off the feed from Joni Quinn. Just about 5 minutes in, or nearing 5 minutes into this second half. Should see some substitutions start to roll in soon. Beautiful entry pass, just making the bucket look easy. Ashley Johnson on the left-handed finish.
One of Joe McGuire's players from Penn Charter High School. Another great successful year for them. They've done a really good job with their program over the last few years under Coach McGuire.
Entry pass, good ball fake. The left-handed layup is good. Marissa Francione. And this will be a substitution timeout. Here come the new 5. Although we have been mentioning and talking about, I know it's easy, just throwing in 5 substitutions, go be great. If this is a close game towards the end, I really do wonder if these coaches start to, tinker with some lineups.
Absolutely.
It'd be good to see. Got to stay competitive.
And the kids would understand because they know, even though it's an all-star game, they're competitive kids. They wouldn't have gotten this far, so they're, they know, like, hey, we want to win.
Exactly. They all get it. Out to the wing, driving in. Ooh, trying to go up on 3 different defenders and draws the foul. Some more free throws for Brooke Wilson. And Wilson, I called a few Archbishop Carroll girls games and O'Hara girls games throughout this year. Brooke Wilson, I called 2 Carroll games. She played every single minute of both games. Did not come off the floor. Never looked tired. Never wanted to come off the floor. It was very impressive to where I know if I tried to do that, I'd be huffing and puffing probably about 8 minutes in, if that.
Right. Not hard to see why she's an all-star and MVP of the Philadelphia Catholic League, which is a pretty good accomplishment and a league loaded with some really talented players.
A huge accomplishment for her. And the Carroll team was just so great this year. So many great pieces. I mean, they're always going to be just a force to be reckoned with in the Catholic League. Pass up court. Back in the corner. Back out to the wing. A deep 3 rattles home. Looked like it was Kyla Hargrove, I believe, on the 3 from the wing.
But the long braid and a single-digit number, so it made it tough for our PA announcer, John McBride, even. So we don't feel bad since we couldn't get it right either. It's a nice shot.
That layup rolls in and out. Oh, nearly a steal in the backcourt. I like seeing the aggressiveness in the backcourt from Maya Braxton Young. Kicking it back out, looking to drive. Ooh, nice step back, but better defense. Entry pass, trying to toss up a shot and draws the foul.
Seems like that's a little new to me anyway, the offhand pass. I don't know if that's another influence on Caitlin Clark. You don't want to give her credit for everything that's changing,
right.
But it seems like I've seen that a couple times today where kids are passing with their opposite hand and looking, in an opposite direction. It's effective because the defender's not covering you on that side. So
Exactly. I think that may be the main reason that it's kind of becoming more popular and more used. You see it more is because it kind of, catches the defender off guard. You have so many defenders, especially on the entry passes, where you kind of need some kind of misdirection or ball fake to get it in and create an effective entry pass. As that 3 is up and just short, you need some kind of a fake to get it in. So if you go to that awkward-looking offhand pass, that may work out better than a simple, over-the-head chest pass or bounce pass.
Right. I mean, everybody has the same inbound plays pretty much. So
exactly.
A little misdirection once in a while helps.
Some kind of box or some kind of stack play. Everyone kind of has somewhat of an idea what's happening as Lizzie Halligan puts in an easy 2 from the block. Quick layup up and in. Braxton Young moving quickly and kissing it off the glass.
Representing her Woodbury High School team from South Jersey very well.
McCaffrey looking to drive. Ooh, almost had it ripped away from Maya Braxton Young, but forces the jump ball, and it will be the City All-Stars possession. So, if anything, did kind of get the steal there. You can get half credit.
We've had a charge, we had a jump ball in an all-star game, so that shows you they're playing D.
Look at that backdoor cut and just an easy finish. What a feed as well from Maya Braxton Young and Greta Miller, the left-handed layup. 41-39, the Suburban team holding on to this 2-point lead. Now a 4-point lead thanks to Isabella Casey. Braxton Young was trying to size up her defender, just had it knocked away from her and then knocked away again on the other end. So going right back the other way.
Yeah, sometimes the defense gets contagious. You get it done to you and you're thinking, well, I'm going to go back and try to do the same thing. It's just great to see the girls' attitudes. They play hard, they play to compete, but all with a smile on their face too. They know they're playing for a good cause, but they're giving it their all, but they're also having a good time doing it. So that's kind of cool.
Just saw a back screen, an off-ball back screen set. So this is absolutely has some competitiveness to it. And then a foul on Brooke Wilson. Wilson set the back screen, set that off-ball back screen, and then draws a foul, headed to the line for two. There's absolutely some competitiveness in this building right now. It's really good to see. Well, the free throw rattles out. Trying to split them at the line, and will.
Great Mo Howard in attendance today.
Good to see him, should be. Hearing from him momentarily. Trying to save it on the offensive end. Can't get the layup to fall. The City team moving back the other way. Braxton Young's three is good. Braxton Young was wide open from that corner, and she knew it was going to fall, had the confidence, and could just feel it off the hands that it was going to be good.
Yeah, obviously for me being more a Philly guy and seeing Philly teams and the Suburban team, I've never seen her play before, but very impressed. She's in there with the O'Hara and the Carroll girls, and she's right in there with them. I mean, she's very competitive and playing well.
Joe Krause ready to go. We'll send it down to him now.
All good, ready to go, guys, and thanks for throwing. In the building today, Mo Howard, who played his high school ball at St. Joe's Prep, played his college ball at the University of Maryland, and then walked into the NBA and had a great career as well. Mo, we talked many times about the significance of what these athletes are doing today. They have great basketball skill. It's more than just basketball.
Yeah, so for many of them, this will be the first time that they've done something outside of themselves for somebody else. And it's a great life skills tool, because going forward, they will find out they will have the most success doing something for somebody that could never do it for them. So I'm proud of them all. I'm proud of the unions for raising the big number.
Big number today,
the big
brother.
number, man.
Big number.
Yeah, we're happy to be here, and we're happy for the participants as well.
When you have and have been around the game as long as you have been and succeeded at every level, what's left, Mo, in your basketball vision?
Well, I think a lot of what you just said is overrated, right? Because these are just gifts. And I do believe that because of my journey, that I have gotten so many gifts that I could give a bunch away and not miss them.
Right.
So I never think of it in terms of, what's next. It's always about now.
I'll answer the question for you, though, before I go back upstairs. You're changing lives. You're influencing these athletes in a great way. Mo Howard, I appreciate you, brother. Well done.
Appreciate you,
Great
Joe,
done. Guys, we're going to go back up to the booth. A little basketball royalty joining us, Mo Howard. Back upstairs.
Basketball royalty indeed. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Mo. It's great to hear from Mo Howard. I mean, that's just great. His basketball journey, there's always work to be done, but he's done a great job specifically.
Absolutely right. Since I've been involved in the Markwood Club and the Labor Classic, one of my biggest thrills has been being introduced and becoming friends with Mo Howard. And when I tell people all the time, yeah, I was talking to Mo, and they're like, you're talking to Mo Howard? And it's just great. And he's such a nice, humble man. Never talks about himself or his career. He always asks about you and your family. So, yeah, he's one of the many great people involved with this Labor Classic program today.
Say it so casually as well. Just talking to Mo. Just
and not the Three Stooges Mo Howard. This is the Mo Howard.
Yeah, this is Mo Howard. That's good to hear. I mean, you can just tell just in the few minutes we heard from him just how kind and how genuine of a person that he is. That's a man I could talk to the entire day and a few more weeks after that, and we find different topics all the time, and it's just a good time all around. So
Absolutely.
Really great to hear from him.
Alexa Windish on that one, Archbishop Wood. Nice three-way passing for good teamwork.
I was going to say, good unselfishness, it looked like. 6:32 remaining. Oh, we stopped the clock. I thought we were going running clock for the most part here. So 6:32 and now ticking remaining in this Labor All-Star Classic. 47-41. Will that change here? Nope, remains 47-41. The City team now with a 6-point lead. They came out and running in this second half. Ooh, nice step back off the dribble three, but can't hit it. Fighting for the offensive rebound is Lishka Ruperto.
From Frankfurt High School, it's a shame. She just made an attempt at a really, really good pass, but it was just well defended. One of them, nobody's fault, just one good play and then a play to beat it. You never mind kids trying to make a good pass when you see what they were looking at. And sometimes the defender just makes a great play. Yeah. And, you just got to chalk it up and move on and get the next play.
Sometimes these days, the better offense or good offense will beat good defense. But every now and then it's, what a block there. There's the good defense. My goodness. Sending it out of bounds.
You knew
Lola Ibarando.
You knew that was coming, didn't you? They set you up. That was perfect. Perfect.
God, they're working with me here. The great defense, but hey, it's good to see when great defense triumphs over great offense every now and then with every level of basketball seeing so offensively focused.
And it looked at first like number 15, Laura Ibarando, it looked like she wanted to talk a little smack, but actually she was kind of smiling, almost thinking, sorry I blocked your shot, but I blocked it.
It was an apology laugh, like, hey, I had to do it. It looked pretty cool as well. It was pretty good. Driving in, the right-handed layup offline. And the jump ball, that's 2 jump balls today.
Might be an all-star game record.
Haven't seen any, clear travels that haven't been called either. That's usually a norm in all-star games. The wing three just a bit offline. Defensive rebound for the City team. Lauren Greer dishes it to the corner. Hesitated for a moment. Coleman gets her own rebound, looking to put it up or dish it. And a nice pass just right in front of her for an easy bucket. Ashley Johnson, pardon me. Upcourt look right back to Johnson. Johnson to Howard. Howard one more in the corner for Greer. Greer thought about the three for a second, lost it out of bounds. Even she had a smile on her face, like, maybe I was doing too much there.
Right. Even so, teammates-wise, number 10 and Howard, she probably never played together before. She set the screen for her, so it's really good to see that the girls are identifying how to play the game, too.
Wing three is perfect. Nice pass from the near side wing to the far side, and it just drills it. You see the smile on her face, just appreciating the bucket.
Yeah, if that's your last high school game, that's a nice kind of way to put a period at the end of your sentence where maybe she'll get another chance at another one.
It was Sophia Vitucci on the long-range triple. There's Howard looking to drive. Howard working through contact. Oh, we got an offensive foul on the wraparound move. Anaya Howard kind of using the elbow to shield off the defender. Getting a variety of calls today. 2:26 left and ticking down to 2:22. 49-44. The city team leads the suburban team, and we're getting a close finish here. Down by 5. Looking to be down by 3. It'll stay 5.
They just can't get over that hump.
And that is the second charge of the day. Just stifling defense from Anna Stein. Gets the ball back for the suburban team. Stein's been pressuring Anaya Howard on the last few possessions. That time picking her up full court and just making her work to try to get across half.
Yeah, it's when you're not expecting it, like I said, especially in All-Star, even though they've been playing good D, I don't think she was expecting that at that moment. Kind of threw her off a little bit.
Thought about the deep three. And Anaya Howard's been controlling the ball and then has been a great floor general this entire game. Just like you said, wasn't expecting it. Pass out to the wing. Deep three, a bit short, but an offensive rebound right back out. And then stolen by Joni Quinn. High pointed it, now the outlet pass, and it is lost. Lauren Greer had it. Wanted to go right up with it and just lost it on the transition to go up for the shot.
Yeah, that's a tough one. It was a good pass, too, but it happens. Smile, get back and play defense. Get the ball back.
Driving in, looking for a quick 2. Got the quick 2. Anna Azara making this a 3-point ball game.
22 Mac Tanetti coming up on the press, a little pressure.
I was going to say, look at this defensive pressure being played by Layla Mathias. The blue suburban team switching screens now, trying to deny the ball, looking for the steal. It rolls out of bounds, and they're going to get it back. 31 seconds on the clock. A 3 can tie it.
Yeah, if it's a regular season or a playoff game and your player did that, you might be a little bit angry at her.
Most likely.
You just held the ball a little bit, but this is an all-star game. You kind of have to go, okay.
Going for the mid-range 2. It's off the back rim. Rebound, Greer. Greer looking to get it away. She's stuck in the backcourt. Now trapped. Has to get it away, and a jump ball is called again. The City All-Stars will keep it. 14 seconds left in this 37th annual All-Star Labor Classic girls game.
Great crowd today for this afternoon for the girls game.
Absolutely. Looks like Coleman's just going to dribble it out. That means the City Girls All-Stars will win the 37th annual All-Star Labor Classic game by a score of 49-46. It really was just really an exciting game the entire time. Both sides playing up-tempo and fast-paced basketball, and both wanted to be here, wanted to win. It was really nice to see. Mike, any final words?
Yeah, I mean, almost in the 50s, so kind of what you expect for an All-Star game.
Right.
Maybe a little higher, but a little more defense than usually played in an All-Star game, so that had a lot to do with it, too. You know, a couple jump balls, a couple charges and things like that. So it was good to see the girls get after, but once again, if you're going to end your high school career today, for both teams, they both played well, everybody made a couple good plays here and there, so it's a good way to end your final high school game, and like I said, hopefully springboard these kids on to bigger and better things at the next level.
Absolutely. A great cause and a great reason for this game to end your high school career on. We thank all the participants today, but coming up is the Boys All-Star Labor Classic. Stick with us for that, but for now, the final score one more time, 49-46. The City team beats the Suburban team.
Do you stream on a Roku, a Fire Stick, Google TV, or Apple TV? Now you can watch 6ABC 24/7 with the 6ABC Philadelphia streaming app. Watch Action News live.
And the big story on Action News.
Plus special programming, breaking news, and severe weather updates.
Tremendous amounts of rain.
Always on, always the news team you trust. Watch 6ABC 24/7 on your streaming device. Search 6ABC Philadelphia and start streaming today.
There are new challenges on the horizon. Are you ready? Have you put in the work? The extra reps? Because you only get one shot at this. Adversity and obstacles are ahead. Can you muscle through it? Let us show you how to. Celebrate our successes. Raise the bar. And soar to new heights. Gotta go! Together, this is Eastern University. Eastern University is on fire! Boom shakalaka!
you stream on a Roku, a Fire Stick, Google TV, or Apple TV? Now you can watch 6ABC 24/7 with the 6ABC Philadelphia streaming app. Watch Action News live.
And the big story on Action News.
Plus special programming, breaking news, and severe weather updates.
Tremendous amounts of rain.
Always on. Always the news team you trust. Watch 6ABC 24/7 on your streaming device. Search 6ABC Philadelphia and start streaming today.
There are new challenges on the horizon. Are you ready? Have you put in the work? The extra reps? Because you only get one shot at this. Adversity and obstacles are ahead. Can you muscle through it? Let us show you how to. Celebrate our successes. Raise the bar. And soar to new heights. Together, this is Eastern University. Eastern University is on fire. Boom shakalaka.
Go passionately. Go fearlessly. Go confidently.
Go Birds!
Go confidently towards your goals with First Trust, Philly's hometown bank for nearly 90 years, and the official bank of the Philadelphia Eagles. We're focused on getting you over the goal line. So go with conviction, go with trust,
Go Birds!
and go forward with us by your side. First Trust Bank, the official bank of Philadelphia dreams. Oh, and go Birds.
I get scared sometimes.
Of a lot of things.
Joining in.
Decisions.
The dark.
The dark.
But I once heard someone say,
But as I always say,
it's okay to be afraid.
as long as you face the fear.
And keep moving forward.
Wherever you are in life, count on the name trusted in insurance for over 80 years. Independence Blue Cross.
If you own a company and you're not producing a podcast, you're missing out. The public consumes messaging when they're ready. Join the professional podcast network of companies and let JAKIB Media Partners put you in the podcast arena. Come to our professional studio or we'll come to your place of business and professionally produce your company podcast. Call JAKIB Media right now at 267-261-3428. 267-261-3428.
Philadelphia fans, we're cut from a different cloth. Born into a brotherhood and bonded to our team for life. We believe anything is possible because we've witnessed the impossible. While we may be from different neighborhoods, come Sunday, we are one and we will be heard. Pondley Hockey, official partner of the Philadelphia Eagles. The greatest fans on earth. It's a bold statement, but would you expect anything less from Philadelphia? 58 years of heartache creates a toughness, a grit, a resolve not found in most. Sure, our prayers were answered, but now that we've had a taste, we're looking for more. Pond Lehocky, official partner of the Philadelphia Eagles.
At Pond Lehocky, we've recovered billions of dollars for our clients, and we're confident we can do the same for you. With over 250 years of combined courtroom experience, we've helped over 100,000 injured clients obtain some of the largest settlements in Pennsylvania. One conversation is all it takes to help you and your family get back on track. If you've been injured in an accident, give Pond Lehocky a call.
Do you stream on a Roku, a Fire Stick, Google TV, or Apple TV? Now you can watch 6ABC 24/7 with the 6ABC Philadelphia streaming app. Watch action news live.
And the big story on Action News.
Plus special programming, breaking news, and severe weather updates.
Tremendous amounts of rain.
Always on. Always the news team you trust. Watch 6ABC 24/7 on your streaming device. Search 6ABC Philadelphia and start streaming today.
There are new challenges on the horizon. Are you ready? Have you put in the work? The extra reps? Because you only get one shot at this. Adversity and obstacles are ahead. Can you muscle through it? Let us show you how to. Celebrate our successes. Raise the bar. And soar to new heights. Gotta go! Together, this is Eastern University. Eastern University is on fire! Boom shakalaka!
wearing number 20, Billy Rayer. From Conestoga High School, wearing number 21, Brendan Steyer. From the Chamonix High School, wearing number 22, Nathan Townsend. From Coach John Paul II, wearing number 23, Kaylin Zavodnik. And from Coleman Christian Academy, wearing number 24, Luis Torres III. With coaches to the Suburban All-Stars are Eric Henderson and John Carlo Wood of Central Box East. And now, let's meet your City All-Stars. From the Crusaders of Father Judge, wearing number 1, Laquan Bird. From William Penn Charter, wearing number 2, Kevin Cotton. From Universal Ordinary Charter, wearing number 3, Lakeith Coulibaly. From Father Judge High School, wearing number 12, Anthony Lilly. From West Philadelphia, wearing number 13, Theo McAllister. From Hill Freeman Rural Academy, number 15, Daishan McNair-Ben. From the Hayhillites of Roman Catholic High School, number 20, Travis Reed Jr. From Archbishop Ryan High School, number 21, Greg Weiss. From Hill Freeman Rural Academy, number 22, Amir Wilkins. From Universal Ordinary Charter, number 23, LaShawn Williams. And from Simon Grant, wearing number 3, Jabril Dennison. The coach of the City All-Stars is Dale Schroeder out of Hill Freeman Academy. The referees for this afternoon's game are John DeLuca and Bill Chivarelli. At this time, we ask everyone to please, gentlemen, remove your hats. And veterans, we invite you to salute as the BOK from America's Got Talent honors the United States of America with her rendition of our national anthem.
Welcome back in, everybody, to the 37th Annual All-Star Labor Classic here on JAKIB Sports Media. Myself, Luke Nichols, alongside Mike Gibson. Happy to welcome you in. The girls' game was a real treat. It was real exciting. It was a very close game at the end. I believe it was a 3-point win for the city team at the end. Now just another great game ahead of us.
Yeah, looking forward to some great action today. I don't think we'll see as much defense as the girls were playing. We always say that every year. But I think it's going to be a competitive game. We have a lot of great players representing the Philly Catholic League, Philly Public League, Suburban, Bucks County, Montgomery County, Interact. So I think we're going to see some really good action. And maybe we'll get to see a couple dunks today.
That would be fun to see. A few windmills off the backboard. Who knows? But again, just always refreshing and very nice to see everybody come together for such a great cause, such a great event, and just have a good time, play some ball. As you know, the basketball season is really winding down now here in mid-April, I'd say. College level is pretty much over. High school has been concluded since March. So for a lot of these kids here, last time they'll be playing, they maybe got some AAU ball coming up, but if not, you got to wait until next early fall or next late fall, I guess.
Yeah, we always say, you know, you're a senior, it's your last this, your last this. Well, this is absolutely your last time you're representing your high school. There's no other game anywhere else. I actually believe there's a Jordan brand game, but I don't think we have anybody playing in that. But, you know, it's a good way to go out.
Underway, the Suburban team winning the tip. First quick bucket, very quick bucket from Tyler D'Andrea. Going quickly the other way. I imagine we're going to see a lot of this, a lot of up-tempo, a lot of full-court outlet passes as Latif Koulabay dishes it off. That wing three's off the back rim. Wing three also off the back rim, just trading near misses on the wing. Moving the other way, the right-handed layup just got it past a blocking attempt. So that bucket from Kevin Cotton at a William Penn charter. Looking to drive, the lefty three-point attempt, making it look easy. Tyler D'Andrea again. D'Andrea's got a quick 5 points in this one.
East, yes.
Good jab step, crossover left, but could not hit the step back three. Offensive rebound is short. Another offensive rebound, another offensive rebound, another offensive rebound. None of them for points.
The old Moses Malone work ethic.
Good mid-range jumper that falls. Sizing up his defender the other way, trying to go up. On the other end, it was number 12, Anthony Lilly, who hit the bucket. Nearly got a block attempt on the defensive end.
Anthony Lilly from Father Judge High School, who went back to the Plester this year for the first time since 98. First time in the semifinals since 99 under head coach Chris Roundtree. So good to see them guys today.
Careening off the backboard and moving the other way. Fading a bit to the left. The jumper too strong as well. Another deep three. That one, a friendly bounce for Laquan Bird. And I mentioned it earlier in the first game that we had, the girls all-star game, how there's the three different three-point lines. The high school line, left-handed layup too strong. The middle line, which is, I believe, the girls' college three-point line. And then the blue line is the men's college three-point line. All these guys today are going to be shooting beyond the blue and probably well beyond the blue line, as that layup is good from, Antonio Morris.
Yeah, there won't be no question. There won't be no questionable three-pointers. They'll all be well outside all three of those lines.
Yeah, no accidental long twos today. Quick step back to no avail. In transition, three. Just short. Ooh, fighting for the offensive rebound. Trying to go right back up himself. No foul call, some contact. And the city team retains possession.
That might be one change you may see happen with the girls' game developing like it is at the college level. Maybe just having a universal three-point line. at high school and college level.
I would like to see that because, I mean, as Laquan Bird hits the layup there, because there was the issue in the NC State as that turnaround jumper is beautiful from Antonio Morris. But there was the issue in the NC State-South Carolina women's Final Four game where the three-point lines weren't the same length as a steal and a quick, fast break. Thought about the dunk, but fouled. Headed to the line to shoot two will be Julian Phillips. But the three-point lines were there were different measurements or different sizes. One was longer than the other, and it's like, how do you let that happen? They're trying to change out the three-point lines from where the NBA line was versus where it should be for the women's Final Four, and it's like, it's you got to have that universal line. It would just make it so much easier.
And the difference is a foot. I mean, it's just like the basketball. I didn't know until Lynette Woodard, I believe, was claiming that she was still the all-time leading scorer for a little bit because they didn't play with a three-point play and they didn't play with a women's basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize that didn't come into effect until 1984.
Right, yeah.
Now, the girls' ball should be smaller. Obviously, their hands most times are smaller. But the three-point line absolutely should be universal.
Right.
I'd love to see that.
I mean, even if you look at the NBA All-Star Weekend that happened a few months ago, thought about the sidestep three. But you look at the All-Star Weekend, you had Steph Curry versus Sabrina Ionescu from the New York Liberty in the WNBA doing a three-point contest. Turnaround jumper blocked by number 12 Anthony Lilly. And Ionescu was one or two shots away from beating him, and she was shooting all of them from the NBA three-point line. Now, she was using the women's ball, but she was taking them all from the NBA three-point line. Looking for the Euro step. Had to dish it off at the last second. Easy finish for D'Amito.
Nice teamwork there.
But, yeah, the whole point, I'm all for. I like the idea of the universal NBA three-point line. There's a deep three that would have been from the NBA three-point line as well. Theo McAllister drills it from West Philadelphia High School. And you could see when McAllister went up for it, he kind of caught it and really didn't have any second thoughts. He was pretty deep at there. He was probably a step or two beyond the blue three-point line and still thought, I'm shooting this, and guess what? It's going to go in. He just had that confidence about it.
Yeah, that was a nice stroke. And you mentioned West Philadelphia High School, so I always have to mention my idol, and actually he's a friend now, and a good friend of Mo Howard's, Gene Banks, the all-timer from West Philadelphia High School. One of the best Philadelphia players ever. And just a great proponent of the Philly basketball himself, always promoting the sport.
Good hesitation, but had to bring it back out. Now we'll fire from deep and way off. Right-handed layup after the scoop pass is good. That bucket from Porter Kostuic.
Another one of our Jersey players from Pittman High School, home of the Crispin brothers, well known in the basketball circles.
On the move, three is good. Was number 20, Travis Reed Jr. ties the game at 15 with just north of 13 minutes left to play.
One of our many All-Stars through the years from Roman Catholic High School. You don't have to really say much more about their program. Another PCL title this year. I don't know what number that is. I know it might be in the 30s. It's incredible.
It's truly unbelievable. Good up-court look. Got to watch out from behind, though, but just sneaking in the layup.
Billy Rayer imitating his head coach, Bernie Rogers, when he was a player. That's the kind of shot Bernie would make. Quick.
And a quick response from Lorenzo Jerkins at a Newman-Gretty. Newman, another team where, kind of like Roman, you don't really have to say Roman Catholic or Newman-Gretty. Once you say Roman or Newman, people kind of get what you're talking about and say, oh, yeah, them, they're incredible. Yeah. Bobbled for a moment, looking to reset, dishing it to the corner. There's a three that nearly banked in. Well, just popped out.
Like you said, if you went to the Plester for the semifinals and you didn't see Roman or Newman, you kind of thought something was wrong or you missed something because over the last 30, 40 years, they were both of them almost always there every time.
Layup up and good. 17-15 the score. The City team leads by 2. Both teams looking to catch fire from deep. Still someone getting the sea legs under them. There's a 3 that falls. Timmy Rahill out of Council Rock South, drilling the triple.
Nice shot by Timmy Rahill. I kind of remember his older brother being a quarterback at Archbishop Wood not too long ago. So good athletic family there.
That one knocked around a few more times, still up in the air. Knocked around once more, and then retained by the Suburban team. Up court look, that layup is good. And sometimes we have those sequences as another bucket from Ray Hill. Just, the ball knocks around, you can't really get it going, where there's the instances where there's just a beautiful ball movement, swinging it around the perimeter, getting it in, getting an easy finish, as there's a really tough finish from Jerkins. And then you have the sequences where it's knocking up in the air, people are losing it, you're dribbling it off your foot, but you still come away with points. So sometimes, doesn't matter how pretty it is, as long as you're getting 2 or 3 points, there's a deep 3 points. Again, just catching it right in stride. Dominic D'Amito just knew it was going in the entire time. Never thought twice about it.
Hope jump, hold a second. Great shot, great stroke.
Jerkins could not hit that one. That was actually a long 2. I said we weren't going to see many of those. Even seeing one is a bit surprising. Nice up-court look, kind of on the fly, midair. Beautiful Euro step, but could not get the finish. Offensive rebound, jumper right back up and in from Travis Reed Jr. out of Roman. Under 10 in this first half. Ooh, nice elbow jumper from Billy Rayer. I'm telling you, the shot making is starting to get impressive. It took a few minutes, but we're moving now.
Challenge accepted. There you go.
Jerkins directing traffic, trying to set his offense. Maybe he's calling for the ISO, trying to get the man out of the post or trying to get him in the post. Saw the mismatch, but great defense to knock it away. Looking to drive baseline. Feeds it out to the wing. One dribble, thought about the pull-up, didn't have it. There's the pull-up. Looks like a long 2, but it won't fall. Jerkins an offensive rebound, and the jumper is good. Some substitutions for either side. We'll be getting guys in and out rather quickly for most of this game.
Good job by Jerkins, another well-coached player that we have from Carr Iregal and his staff at New McGrady. The kids are always well-prepared for the next level and always impressed with his kids. They just play the game. Not a lot of chit-chat. They do their thing. They do it well, and it's just a great thing to say about the coaching staff there. And not just them. A lot of schools are the same way, where they tell their kids, just play the game. Don't worry about the refs. Don't worry about the opponents. Just do our thing the way we're supposed to, and everything else will kind of take care of itself. So it's good to see.
Strictly business, you could say, as Luis Torres III out of Philmont Christian went 1 for 2 at the free throw line. But the Suburban team will retain it. And we mentioned it for the girls All-Star Labor Classic, but most of them have not played with each other, so trying to kind of figure it out and build some chemistry on the fly. The same can be said for these teams here, as a tough finish that won't fall, but there is the foul call. But you can kind of say the same for the teams here. And early on, the chemistry, you can tell it's there. Even on the possession a few moments ago, where you could see Jerkins kind of directing traffic, trying to get his big man posted up because he had a mismatch on him. Like, he wasn't thinking like, oh, that's my teammate, I know what he can do. He saw the mismatch, and that's just, a basketball move to get him down there and try to get 2 on a shorter defender.
I remember last year when Harden was on the Sixers, when he first came here, and in his first game they made a big deal about him throwing a behind-the-shoulder no-look pass to Joel Embiid. I'm thinking high school kids make that play all the time. It's when you know the game, It doesn't really matter who the other person is. You just got to figure out who's who. Nice shot.
A really tough finish. Kind of had to adjust midair. Maybe not have had a full control of the ball, but Brendan Steyer from Conestoga still making it look pretty simple. But I like that point that you made about the first game from Hardin and an easy block from Caleb Zavertsnik. And a nice finish the other way again by Steyer. Defense to offense. But as you were saying about the first game with Hardin, I believe they're playing the Timberwolves. He had a few passes to Maxey specifically as well. Where I remember one, he was on the wing, kind of paused, dished it to Maxey, and Maxey just knew exactly what to do, catch, run to the run baseline and get an easy layup. Like you said, that's just knowing basketball. You don't have to know your teammates. You just have to know basketball. At the line for some free throws, Laquan Bird from Father Judge. Can't get the first to go.
Yeah, so Father Judge coach, assistant coach Bill Cook here, who I believe he started as an assistant coach way back in 1974-75 season when they were the Catholic League champions. And he's been just a great attributor to Father Judge program, football and basketball. Longtime coach, and just he's the one that brings the kids to games like this. And, make sure they get their rides, make sure they get a ride home. And he's just one people that every school has that get underappreciated.
Yeah, even the players that go underappreciated in this Philly area for basketball, deep three stepping into it, can't hit it. I mean, even them that go underappreciated, they're always appreciated just because of how much this area just loves the game and appreciates it, and everybody a part of it.
And then Steyer off to a nice start in the first half.
He's got it going. As we're going to send it down to Joe Kraus now.
Hey, guys, great call by you today on the girls' game. We're over halfway through the boys' game, tied up here at 29. Just want to shout out to the Philadelphia Building Trades for the work that they did, and, of course, that check presentation today for the Superhero Project, $207,000. And if you do it in totality, this is the 37th annual All-Star Labor Classic. They are now north of $4 million raised off of great talent playing a basketball game on a Sunday afternoon. Guys, back upstairs.
Thank you, Joe. And wow, when you put it like that, that is truly remarkable. That is unbelievable. Total of $4 million raised in 37 annual just basketball games. Like he said, he put it so simply, just as, it's a basketball game, but it's still just so much more.
And before we had that great dunk by number 3, Latif Coulibaly from Autumn Reed High School. But yeah, getting back to that, it was a classic picture with the boys and girls teams all getting together with the check presentation of the $207,000 raised. And, for a one-day event, now there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes, but for a one-day event, that number is incredible. So great shout out to everybody involved, from the building trades, to Joe Kraus, JAKIB Media, Dennis Hill and his people. Just so many people take part in this and make it a great day for everybody and a great fundraiser. So it's a win-win for everybody.
Absolutely. I mean, everyone's just been having a good time today. I keep saying it, but it's worth repeating just how excited everybody is to be here, how happy everybody seems, and it's just very refreshing. It's a great environment to be at, just on a Sunday afternoon, getting some shots up in a gym.
Well, if you think, you go back to school and somebody says, what'd you do this week? And I played in an All-Star game, and we raised $207,000 for the Superheroes Project Fund. And for some people, that's a year.
Yeah, exactly.
And for these kids, they did this in one day, and their high school careers kind of helped out them get to this moment, and they helped us get to this moment. So it's just a great thing for everybody involved.
Jabril Dennison got that bucket, now at the line for one more free throw. Can't get the extra free throw. Dennison had a Simon Gratz.
Latif Coulibaly with the green shoes helped us out because there's 2 number 3s. So maybe Latif knew, maybe I'll wear my funky shoes to make sure they know I'm the number 3 making the shots and the dunk earlier.
Very helpful indeed. Moving quickly the other way, trying to get the and one, and he does. What a make. Brendan Steyer looked like he knew he was going to get fouled there. Just kind of kept the defender on his hip and went to that scoop right-handed layup, and just the soft touch as it rolls around the rim and in.
Yeah, great body control. It's nice to see, though, after a shot like that, all the teammates, some know him, some don't, but all of them went up to him and just like, great job, great job.
There was even a look from, I think it was Theo McAllister, who committed the foul. After he made it, kind of like, well, that was a pretty good shot.
Right.
Like, hey, man, I fouled you. I was going to foul you the entire time. The fact that you still made it, that's
Right.
it's pretty impressive.
Well, I always said when I used to coach, I said, I don't want to beat the other team or the other person because they play bad and I play good. I want to play good. I want them to play good. I want my team to play better.
Right.
You know?
You want it to be a high-energy game, deep three, rims out. You want to be a high-energy game. Both teams are playing to the best of their abilities, but you just want to come out on top. Someone's got to win, and you just want it to be yourself as many times as possible.
Yep.
Lorenzo Jerkins back into the ballgame, sizing up his defender, trying to wing three, but can't get it to drop. Fighting for the offensive rebound, and then it is tipped to the Suburban team. Thinking about the three. Won't hit it. Nice sidestep for the mid-range jumper and then blocked on the putback attempt, but doing work on the offensive glass, still trying to put it back in. He just couldn't get it above that orange rim, but still great work from Tyshawn McNair Ben from Hill Friedman World Academy. Corner three, too strong.
Yeah, I believe I don't know if he was 1,000 board scorer there. I believe he was. He has a crazy number of rebounds, and we met him in one of the radio shows earlier this month, and just a very, very impressive young man who's, for the coaches out there, he's looking to go to the next level, Division 1, 2, or 3, and his main thing is to further the education, which says a lot about him and his family. So hopefully he'll get some looks today from a couple coaches, and we'll get his name out there.
Jerkins the other way. Ooh, a tough foul. But again, you like to see that. Even who committed the foul was number 14, Julian Phillips. He kind of knew that it was kind of a tough foul. You walk right over, help up Jerkins. Even his teammate there, I think it was number 2, Jacob Comiskey, just helping the guy up. Like, hey, come on. Like, sorry about that. You got your free throws, but it's just the sportsmanship is good to see.
Yeah, you try to tell players it's not personal when somebody fouls you.
Right.
One of the players we saw earlier in the Labor game when he was a younger kid, he used to get triple teamed all the time. And he used to get all frustrated. I said, man, you know how many people would wish they were good enough to be triple teamed? And he went, oh, all right, now I know what you mean. I'm like, just take what God gave you and appreciate it.
Just had to look at it from a different perspective. You're thinking, oh, why they got a triple team me? I'm just trying to score. I'm trying to play here. Other team is like, we have to triple team him. He's too good. We can't leave him alone. Looked like a defensive foul called on Amir Wilkins, I believe. Top of the key, 3 off the back iron. Right around 2 minutes remaining in this first half of action. The City team leading the Suburban All-Stars 39-35. We'll try to go to the reverse layup, could not get it to fall. That's an easy finish from Julian Phillips.
From CB West. It's good that both games had the same thing, the sharing the ball, everybody kind of getting a piece of the action scoring-wise and rebounding. So it's good to see everybody get their share of attention today. Yeah,
we're going to see some shots that are, wow, I mean, I was going to call that maybe a questionable make, but Tyshawn McNair, Ben, off the dribble and off the glass for 2. But we may see some of these kind of questionable shots, the deep threes, the tough turnaround jumpers, but everyone's going to get their share of those kind of shots. So you don't mind those as long as they're being, distributed, everyone's getting a touch. And like you said, we've seen some great ball movement early on.
And Tyshawn's been battling the boards all game too, so if you're a point guard or you're a guard handling the ball, you're thinking, you know what, he can have 1 or 2 of those because he's busting his hump on the offense and defensive board. So, especially, got to give the big man their due. You got to give him the ball a little bit.
Always love seeing big man gets a block or a big defensive rebound, running down the other way, step back threes off the back iron. And he's running back the other way. You see him trailing, dish it off to him, gets a layup, gets a big dunk. It's just, he's got to be happy about it.
Yeah. Feed the big dog.
30 seconds. Here he is. Was going modest there. Maybe a bit too modest. I mean, also, Tyshawn McNair-Ben has just been doing work on both ends of the floor, so he's probably gassed right now. He's just been crashing the boards. He may have 10 rebounds already in this one.
Yeah, I think he saw maybe the end of the half, I'll just get this layup up and get it over with, and he just didn't give it enough.
Yeah.
Not because of effort, just like you said, he was a little bit gassed from the last couple of minutes that he's put out there.
Last second look from the wing, a bit off to the left. As we move into halftime, the City All-Stars lead the Suburban All-Stars 41-39. We'll be right back on JAKIB Sports Media.
Do you stream on a Roku, a Fire Stick, Google TV, or Apple TV? Now you can watch 6ABC 24/7 with the 6ABC Philadelphia streaming app. Watch action news live.
And the big story on Action News.
Plus special programming, breaking news, and severe weather updates.
Tremendous amounts of rain.
Always on. Always the news team you trust. Watch 6ABC 24/7 on your streaming device. Search 6ABC Philadelphia and start streaming today.
There are new challenges on the horizon. Are you ready? Have you put in the work? The extra reps? Because you only get one shot at this. Adversity and obstacles are ahead. Can you muscle through it? Let us show you how to. Celebrate our successes. Raise the bar. And soar to new heights. Gotta go! Together, this is Eastern University. Eastern University is on fire! Boom shakalaka!
Go passionately. Go fearlessly. Go confidently.
Go Birds!
Go confidently towards your goals with First Trust, Philly's hometown bank for nearly 90 years, and the official bank of the Philadelphia Eagles. We're focused on getting you over the goal line. So go with conviction, go with trust,
Go Birds!
and go forward with us by your side. First Trust Bank, the official bank of Philadelphia dreams. Oh, and go Birds.
I get scared sometimes.
Of a lot of things.
Joining in,
Decisions,
the dark.
the dark.
But I once heard someone say,
But as I always say,
it's okay to be afraid
as long as you face the fear.
and keep moving forward.
Wherever you are in life, count on the name trusted in insurance for over 80 years. Independence Blue Cross.
If you own a company and you're not producing a podcast, you're missing out. The public consumes messaging when they're ready. Join the professional podcast network of companies and let JAKIB Media Partners put you in the podcast arena. Come to our professional studio or we'll come to your place of business and professionally produce your company podcast. Call JAKIB Media right now at 267-261-3428. 267-261-3428.
Philadelphia fans, we're cut from a different cloth. Born into a brotherhood and bonded to our team for life. We believe anything is possible because we've witnessed the impossible. While we may be from different neighborhoods, come Sunday, we are one and we will be heard. Pondley Hockey, official partner of the Philadelphia Eagles.
And back here at the 37th Annual All-Star Labor Classic, boy, the excitement here at Holy Family has been incredible all afternoon. Wayne Miller joining me now. We are at halftime of the Suburban Boys versus the City Boys. But the check presentation, Wayne, has already been made.
Yes.
And the miracles that will come from that are just astonishing to me.
Joe, it really is. And like we said before, the check amount was over $207,000. That's a lot of money, and where it goes to the heroes that take care of children in the NIC unit, that they have cameras in there so the parents can stay at home, when they're not there and see their child all the time. That's just. That's amazing. I thought the technology would have been there, but this is it. So we're going to do, the charity's going to donate that money to putting, cameras in the NIC units. It's fabulous.
I thought Mayor Sherelle Parker made an incredible statement, and I'll ask you to comment on it. Not only, and I'm paraphrasing slightly, but not only do the building trades build the city of Philadelphia, but they cater and take care of those that live in the communities in the city of Philadelphia.
She's absolutely right. And again, the building trades doesn't get the recognition all the time, nor do they want it, that who they help. Anybody that needs help, the building trades helps. From someone who can't afford to put a ramp into their house, anything, all those things, we get involved in and we take care of. It isn't publicized or anything like that, but there's not a trade in the building trades that don't go out of their way to help somebody. And the thing is, this is just our building trades charity. Each individual local has their own charities. And, I was said that we give more than Comcast in charitable contributions.
Well done on behalf of everyone at the Superhero Project. Wayne, I've got to tell you, I leave here at the end when this game ends today. I leave blown away. Another year in the books, the 37th annual. By the way, the number's north of 4 million. Remember that for next year. It's amazing.
It's I can't count that high. That's a lot of money, but not enough. It's never enough to help people out that need help. That's the way it is.
Second half action underway here at Holy Family. 18 minutes to play, and this the 37th annual All-Star Labor Classic. Back upstairs to the broadcast booth. Guys, back up to you.
You heard the man, Joe Kraus, letting you know 18 minutes left here. 46-43.
Yeah, Rakeem Dunston and then 22 Nathan Townsend from the Chamonix High School with back-to-back baskets there.
And again, just want to talk about the Philadelphia Building Trades Council. This year alone, raising right north of $200,000. Unbelievable. I can't, like you said, I can't wrap my head. I can't count that high to 4 million total. It's truly unbelievable. It is just truly remarkable, and it's a special day and just a special event. Happy to be here. So happy to be here.
When they set their goal for $200,000, Ryan Boyer came up with that number, and everybody looked at him and went, all right, we got a lot of work to do. And the fact that they hit that and went $7,000 more, and there'll still be some money coming in that they will also add to that total, so it might even creep up a little higher, closer to $210,000. But like you said, for a one-day event, obviously it takes a lot of time to put it together, but kids get to play a high school basketball all-star game in a great facility.
Right.
A shout-out to the Holy Family staff here, the coaches. Some of their students were here, some of their players, getting the gym ready. And it's just a great day and positive vibes all around for everybody.
Absolutely. A backcourt steal to a quick corner three for Billy Rare. He just came out of nowhere, poked it away, popped out to the corner and drilled it. Highly contested threes offline. I got to tell you, number 20, Travis Reed Jr., we talked to him a few times. He's made a few really nice buckets from Roman, but he's got a great shot on him. He gets real up there. There's a beautiful three from that far side. Looks like that was Gavin McLaughlin out of Holy Ghost Prep. Or no, pardon me, that was number 13, Noah Morris.
Ben's down a little bit further away, but not much. Right up the road from Holy Ghost.
Kick to the corner. Another three is good. Dominic D'Amito, Pope John Paul II. Drill in the deep one, 52-50. Suburban All-Stars lead the City All-Stars, and it's tied at 52.
Even Coach Eric Henriksen, he's head coach of Central Bucks East, the Suburban coach. He was a really good player at Archbishop Ryan and a good player here at Holy Family. So I was kidding him earlier. I said, you know, you kind of showed up, you probably were in a mood to play a game. He said, absolutely, great memories here, and he had a really good career. And when we interviewed him, it was great that he was so excited to be asked to coach in the Labor Classic All of Fame for such a great event. And, you know, sometimes it's tough to get coaches out to do this because they're busy and some of them are involved in AAU and stuff like that. But Eric was just openly excited about the chance to coach and appreciate it, so that was really good to see, too.
I like the defense and the attempt from Dominic D'Amito. He saw the 2-on-1 fast break moving down. And I think that he thought, I think it was number 23, Lasan Williams, was going to try to throw the oop. He just jumps up in the air and just kind of goes full, like, starfish defense. Gave his best attempt. Williams ended up walking into a layup.
He knew he was in
Don't see
trouble.
that often. It was good. It was a good attempt. I mean, 2-on-1, you can't do much. Side step three, can't get it to go, but you can't do much there. Driving the other way. Nice finger roll finish after the Euro. Some more substitutions. Lorenzo Jerkins checking back in, along with Tyshawn McNair-Ben, who we don't have, you know, a hustle award, but those two guys would be up for it. Every single time down the floor they got the ball, they're running up and down, crashing the boards, doing something. There's Jerkins with a rebound, and McNair-Ben was right next to him.
Absolutely.
And he's bringing up the ball. I mean, they're just doing everything.
They've been in the middle of everything, yeah. Definitely making their coaches proud, playing like they're playing in an all-star game setting.
Jerkins trying to direct traffic. Just going to reset with Latif Coulibaly. Coulibaly sizing up his defender. Right back over to McNair-Ben. 58-54, under 15 minutes left in this All-Star Labor Classic. Good feed to Coulibaly in the corner, but he can't get the three to go. There's Jerkins on the offensive glass, right back up and draws the foul. Did we talk about him hustling?
Just like you said, he's in when he's in the game, he's involved in every aspect of it.
Always, no matter what. So often these days, you kind of see a guy, you know, they're going 100% on offense and maybe 70% defensively. So seeing him and McNair-Ben just give 100 and 100 on both ends is it's nice to see.
Yeah, I'm sure they did that all year for their teams if they're doing it in an all-star game.
Absolutely.
Like that, right?
Probably gave 110 and 110 on either side. Extra pass right into the mid-range jumper, but can't get it to go. Luis Torres III going with the bright green Grinch Kobe's. Surely stand out. Fast break the other way. Ooh, may have lost the ball. Still got it to go with the left hand.
Well, like you said, if we had other awards for the game, guard play of the game, Brendan Steyer would be up in the running for that also. He's made some great shots today.
Absolutely. Even that last one right there. Somewhat poked the ball away there. A quick 2-on-1 fast break. He's flying the other way. Oh, tried to go to the 180 layup finish, but couldn't get it to drop. He'll head to the line and shoot a pair. Yeah, Brendan Steyer's just been everywhere, like you said. And even on that last fast break finish that he had, he kind of lost the ball for a minute, but still had enough time to gather it and go up with the left hand without being blocked or caught from behind.
Yeah, he must have been really fun to watch playing for his high school team, the way he handles the ball.
From Conestoga, part of the Central League. They're in there with Lower Merion and Garnet Valley. That was the district championship. Lower Merion won that game. And then I believe they lost in the second round of the 6A state playoffs. Oh, he got a... Watch that over there as Brendan Steyer drills the three from the far side corner and almost got a steal on the other end. He just hits a three and almost got a steal immediately. He may be in the running for the Hustle Award, if there was one.
Official Bill Cheverly probably was like, I don't really want to call that, but I gotta have to if it's a foul.
Yeah, gotta stay honest. Jerkins flying in there, thought he could have got the oop or off the miss and flushed it. Corner three is good. Gavin McLaughlin from Holy Ghost. No, pardon me, Chase Mondillo. And Mondillo again with the ball.
That is the head coach of Mercy Women's basketball team for, I think, almost going on 30 years now. Another great basketball family. And he was telling us a story last week that when he got offered the full-time job there, Speedy Morris saw him shooting up jumpers, and he's like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Oh, I'm deciding if I'm gonna." He goes, "It's a full-time job. Take it." He goes, "Well, when Speedy Morris tells you to take something, you just go take it."
Yeah, you kind of.
And he said it was a great decision.
You stop thinking after that. Chase Mondillo again with a corner three from nearly the same spot. That's pretty good reasoning. Yeah, all thought just goes out the window. Speedy Morris is telling you to do something. It's all right. Say no more. Wide open corner three, good to go from Latif Coulibaly.
Yeah, we see Speedy at a lot of the Markwood luncheons, and another guy that you only need one word, and people know exactly who you're talking about. In Philadelphia and a lot of other circles, in basketball circles, you see Speedy, and they know you're talking about Speedy Morris. And his health isn't that great now, but he still comes to everything, and it's great seeing him and his family. They're just one of the nicest families you could ever meet.
He'll always be around, always be just a staple and an icon in this area and across the nation for basketball. Luis Torres the third drilled the three on the other end, but now it's number 12 Anthony Lilly at the free throw line. 68-62, the Suburban team leads the City All-Stars.
So after today or after he graduates, Anthony Lilly will be a fellow alumni like myself, a father judge, and Anthony had a really good career there. He's looking to move on to the next level, looking at some schools he was telling us, so hopefully he'll be somewhere playing out there next year at the college level.
Love to see it. More than deserving as well, of course. Torres the third trying to keep his dribble alive. Dishes it off and then looks like a foul on the low block. I believe they got Tyshawn McNair Ben. Good entry pass and a tough reverse finish again from Brendan Steyer. Steyer really makes the most of it whenever he has the ball. Just a very efficient scorer.
Yeah, I mean, being more of a Philly guy, I can be honest and say I never heard his name until I saw the roster, and I'm super impressed with his play.
And again, Chase Mondillo from that near side corner. I mean, he's just making it rain from that spot.
Hope John Paul II.
Oh, deep triple is good. Wow. Lorenzo Jerkins from a step inside the logo. The threes are flying and they're falling. Can we get another one? It's halfway down and pop back out. Coulibaly, the Euro finish.
One of the great names we've had in this classic over the last couple of years.
I was thinking the same thing as he went for the Euro. Latif Coulibaly. That is just
got a flow to it.
Yeah, it's a fun name to call. Almost called him making another three right there, but the offensive rebounding in from Lorenzo Jerkins. You just saw that Chase Mondillo missed three on the other end. You could feel the heat check was coming from Mondillo. He made 3 straight threes from the corner, but couldn't get the deep one from the wing to fall. Jacob Comiskey driving in, getting the layup to fall.
Nice body control there. Good shot.
75-71. Looking to drive and just getting it past the defender with the right hand was Lasan Williams.
JAKIB Comiskey was one of our interview guys that we've had in the radio show, and another just super impressive young man.
Ooh, the sidestep three is contested and a foul called on Lasan Williams. He thought he got all ball. It was close, but got some contact. Light contact, but enough contact.
Yeah. I mean, it's an all-star game, but you can't let the fouls get out of hand because then the all-star game becomes a sloppy all-star game. So these guys, the referees are doing a great job. And they're like everybody else here. They're coming out here volunteering their day for a great cause. But, you know, like everybody, they could be doing something with their family on a Sunday afternoon, and they decided to answer Dennis Hill's request to officiate. And, you know, this says a lot about them. Just the whole Philly and the suburban area basketball family, when they get together for something this great, and when you see the result, and we've said it a bunch of times, but it's worth repeating, over $207,000 being raised. You know, it's such a great day for everybody.
Driving in, can't finish with the right hand. The long outlet pass on the money, but the layup. And there's another foul. They're keeping order here. Yeah, that's what it's for. It's keeping order. You come in here, you volunteer. It's a beautiful day outside. I mean, they're going to get some sunlight whenever we get out of here, but, you know, trying to keep the order. It was Antonio Morris at the free throw line for the last two attempts. Now you're seeing Julian Phillips at the stripe. Second one, good to go. Short on the triple. Another long outlet pass. The football pass. Caught it. Trying to drive in. Stopping on a dime. Mid-range jumper a bit offline. Top of the key. That three can't hit. Ooh, a nice interception. What a steal. That was Jabril Dennison just picking it out of the air with the backhand on the right hand. Wow. Thing of beauty. Short on that layup.
He was a late addition to the game, but he's representing well his high school, another well-known basketball school, Simon Gratz High School. Long successful tradition there under head coach Bill Ellerby.
Yeah, that steal alone, I mean, just worth putting him in. That was impressive. It was the long outlet pass that he just had to run with it, keep with it, high-pointed it, snatched it out of the air. Good look to the near side block for the easy deuce. Tyler D'Andrea from Central Bucks East. The bucket and the foul for Laquan Bird, the Father Judge product, at the line for one.
Good to see three-point play from Laquan. Like I said, him and Anthony were two of the leaders of the Father Judge program this year, and both of them did a great job getting that program heading in the right direction.
Corner three, highly contested corner three. Oh, no one really went for the ball, so the Suburban All-Star team keeps it. Good dish, one extra pass, driving in but short. Got his own rebound, right back up with the left hand, and in for JAKIB Comiskey.
Ironically, his father played at Father Judge, so that's kind of a little Father Judge back-to-back, even though they're on opposite teams.
Just all around us. In the corner. Driving in the finish from Jabril Dennison. Wow. I was waiting if we were going to get one of those. I was waiting for it, but...
That was a good one. Well worth waiting for. That was a good one.
That was pretty good. That was pretty driving baseline, going up with the right hand and flushing it. Got a foul, looked like the bump.
Yeah, he wanted us to know there was another number 3 in the house since we were talking about Latif Coulibaly. And I think Jabril said, well, let me see if I can make a play or two. That was a nice one.
He's a late addition, and he's doing that. That's unbelievable. Layup is good, creating the contact.
Yeah, the dunk's funny
Got it
because
to
some
go.
people get jaded where they think it happens all the time, and when you see it live, it's still such an athletic play. People don't realize it's not as easy as somebody just jumping and dunking. You're doing it with somebody covering you, and that's why it gets the excitement it generates
Exactly.
when it happens, because it's an exciting play.
Got everybody around you. Your defender's right in front of you. You got help defense coming in. You got to go up, and he had the one-handed dunk. He's got to control the ball the entire time. He's got it in the corner now. Couldn't get the three to go, but so much more goes into it than just jumping on. I mean, you see the fast break dunks where you go up and just put it in real nice and light, but these posters, when you're driving in against 4 or 5 other defenders, gets tough down there. (87-82), the city team kind of hanging around in it the entire time, but the suburban team with an answer every single time so far. Number 22, Nathan Townsend on that last bucket. Corner 3 is up and just off the back rim. Offensive rebound right back up and in from Jabril Dennison. Foul right around half court. Seems like just a foul to get some substitutions in. 4:43 left. This may be the last group that we see here.
I think if Dennison would have came up with that steal cleanly, that might have been a highlight.
(87-84) driving, kicking to the corner, wide open from the corner, but too strong. It was a bit trickier, that corner 3 sometimes, with the right-handed floater that rattles home from Lorenzo Jerkins, but you're just ever so, just barely closer from the corner. There's a deep one from the top of the key, and it's perfect from Billy Rayer. Jerkins, give and go. Koulibaly got the layup. Very up-tempo right now for both sides. Wing 3 to answer, cannot. Rebound Jerkins.
And it's a high-scoring game, but, you know, we always knock the boys. Sometimes we'll say, oh, the girls play more defense in the All-Star game, but they're playing defense today. There's just some talented offensive players.
Yeah, it's been a decently defensive game. There's an open wing 3 that can't fall, but you're right. It's just good shots are being made. That's a tough make from Tyshawn McNair-Ben. And there's no surprise that he got it off of an offensive rebound as well.
He might need to change his name to Moses Malone Travis or Tyshawn McNair-Ben.
You can throw it in there as a middle name or something.
Works the boards.
Good tip out on the offensive rebound. Looking to drive baseline, kicking to the far side corner. And then, a one-handed jump pass. Usually only see that from Patrick Mahomes at like the 2-yard line, but tried to go to it there.
Coach Henderson made shots sometimes from that area at this gym when he was a player, so if he would have caught it, he might have took a shot.
Greg Weiss, the Archbishop Ryan product.
One of Joe Zaglinski's players, another program that's really been on the rise the last few years. I think they've been to the semifinals or finals with the Plestor over the last few years. And I know I talked to Coach about Greg. He said he was a bench player for them, but was such a great leader. I think that's why he was nominated to play in this game, because he thought he really deserved an opportunity to get out there again. So
Absolutely.
Good to see him make that happen.
Thinking about the 3, it seems. Sizing up his defender. Going to go to the mid-range jumper from the free throw line. It can't fall, but an offensive rebound kicked right back out to the perimeter. Jerkins' 3 is good. He turned around. He didn't need to look at it go through. He knew it was money. On the other end, a quick answer from Rayer. Under 2 minutes left. 93-92. Jerkins. After that 3, he might be feeling it, but hands it off. Mid-range jumper too strong.
Yeah, the floater and that little 10-foot jumper seems like it's making a little bit of a comeback in the game. Until you back up like that.
Yeah, exactly. The sidestep from Rayer. Wing 3 rims out. Rebound, the Suburban team. They lead by 2.
First team to 100 wins.
Might as well be. Ball on the floor. Oh, a timeout's called. We got timeouts in this one.
I think I would overrule that.
Yeah, I think I would have overruled that as well. It looked like the city team quickly came up with it and was ready to run the other way, but, you know, to each their own. So it's a 95-93 ball game, and we were kind of worried that it may turn into kind of a mess towards the end here. We got a great game with some some big shot making on either end. You have Lorenzo Jerkins for the city team, who's just been money the last few minutes, and Billy Rayer. I don't know if he could miss a shot if he tried right now. Just an absolute heater. A few layups, few jumpers. That 1-3 he just had. He's been on fire. But I do like your point of what you said about the floater and the little 10-foot, 15-foot mid-range jump shot maybe making a comeback in the game today. It feels like it has. It feels like I've said, there's a mid-range jump shot. You don't see those too often. So often now where I'm starting to see them pretty often.
Yeah. Well, I think it adds to your game, and then the player has to respect you going inside, and it opens you up for the further shot outside. So you got to have a little bit of everything.
Great look into the corner. That 3 just rims out, though. The city team down by 2, a chance to tie or take the lead. Jerkins wants it himself, working towards that low post. What a pass to the opposite end. That 3 is good. Anthony Lilly buries the triple off the one-handed scoop cross-court pass from Jerkins.
Yeah, more known for his underneath play, Anthony, but he shows he can step out there and shoot the 3.
Great defense. The Suburban team now down by 1. They need a bucket. There's a deep attempt just offline. The City All-Stars get the rebound. They get it across. Lilly cannot save it. He steps out of bounds.
How many timeouts do they have?
I was going to say, we had no timeouts in the girls' game. These are we're getting a play here. We're drawing up something at the end. How about it? Coach Eric Henderson he's
put that in our notes for next year. No timeouts in the All-Star game.
96-95. The city team leads it by 1 thanks to a 3 from the near side by Anthony Lilly off of just a phenomenal feed. A bullet pass from Lorenzo Jerkins. And I love that play and the unselfishness from Jerkins. I think everybody in the gym here thought that Jerkins was going to try to get a shot off himself the way that he was, the way that he's been playing the last few minutes. To kind of realize all eyes are on me right now. Let me just whip it to my man wide open in the corner and trust him.
Like we said earlier, basketball's basketball. I don't know if them two ever played together before, but something like that, it seems like they did somewhere down the line.
10 seconds remaining. We're off and running. The handoff at the top of the key. The sidestep attempt is short. Jerkins, the rebound. He's going to hold it in the corner. And I think they're going to get a foul call in the corner. With 1 second left. I feel like that should just about do it, but only a 1-point game. You truly never know, especially where they're inbounding the ball. Looking to get it in, gets it in cleanly, and that will do it. The City All-Stars take down the Suburban Boys All-Star team 96-95. What an effort. What a just fantastic game. It was truly just, the entire time it was a close game. Great shots are being made left and right. The dunks, the threes, the mid-range jumpers, the intensity. We couldn't ask for anything better. We're going to send it down now to Joe Krause.
Guys, what a finish in this Boys All-Star Labor Classic. It has come to a close. As you said, a 96-95 win. The big winner today was the amount of money that was raised over $207,000 presented in between the girls' game and the boys' game. And what an unbelievable turnout today at Holy Family.
It truly was just unbelievable. It's such a great crowd here today for both games, and like you said, just the money that was raised. You keep mentioning in totality, $4 million has been raised over these 37 years. That is just unbelievable. It's hard to comprehend.
Off the ability of high school players from the city and from the suburbs, off their ability to play great basketball, they're going to change lives, and they're going to change the lives of people they will never know, and that's the exclamation point on the game this afternoon. It was a heated game today, as you can hear. You can hear behind me.
Oh, yeah.
A heated game between the city and the suburban, but at the end of the day, the final 96-95, and a great job by you guys calling the game to you. Take it back upstairs, guys. Great work by you.
Thank you, Joe. Couldn't have said it any better myself. Truly, just what an atmosphere, what a day. I'm just so happy we're here for a great cause. Mike, any final thoughts before we get going?
I'm sorry. What a great atmosphere here today. Well, there was a great atmosphere here today. $207,000 raised for the Superheroes Project. We saw the pictures of the boys and girls team with the check presentation. The preemie babies that were here today with their families who have been supported by the charity with their capes on, holding the basket at the rim. That picture will stay in my mind forever.
Oh, yeah.
Great working with you today, and Joe Krause and John McBride and all the people at Holy Family. You know, it's a long day for these guys. They got it. You know, it's a Sunday. They're usually not here, and for them to open up their gym and open their hearts to this whole program was phenomenal. So I'm proud to be part of this game and this charity, and I can't wait to be back here next year.
Absolutely. It was a joy to be here. One more time, just a big shout out and all the credit in the world to the Philadelphia Building Trades Council. Have raised north of $200,000 this year for this event, and they've surpassed their goal. It's truly remarkable. For Luke Nichols, Mike Gibson, this has been the 37th Annual All-Star Labor Classic. Thank you for joining us on JAKIB Sports Media, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Good job, bud.